This is the only way that you can get Jet Soul Stones, but it's also a nice place to purchase hero items for promotion, XP potions, artifact chest keys, and now summoning spheres.
It's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
What is up, heroes of Dominion? My name is Charlie. This is Hero Wars Central. But I got a great question just a little while ago from JC Barnhart. It says, with the changes to the Soul Stones shop in mobile, adding Summoning Sphere and Jet going to 5 at a time, where should I spend my soul coins? Jet artifact keys or Summoning Spheres? My Jet is 50 Soul Stones away from 5-star, but after that I was thinking about taking a break on him. I added him to my primary Kira team to boost crit. So taking a look at this shop, first of all, the way you unlock this shop is you get your first hero to 6 stars, be it your tank, your damage dealer, your hero, your healer, your Arachne in a lot of cases. Once you get your first hero to 6 stars, the Soul Stone shop becomes available. Any additional Soul Stones for that hero that has reached 6 stars are converted to this currency, Soul Coins. I have 9,775. Then you use this currency to purchase different things just like you would in any other of the merchants, the Highwayman, the Tower, the Arena, etc. And you get 1 free reset every day. This is the only way that you can get Jet Soul Stones, but it's also a nice place to purchase hero items for promotion, XP potions, artifact chest keys, and now summoning spheres. The question that JC Barnhart asks is a tough one. It depends on where you are in the game. The first question that you have to ask yourself is Jet a part of my main team? Now, JC Barnhart here, JC's using Jet in his main team, so that's a yes. In that instance, it would be beneficial to get Jet summoned and get him up to an appreciable power level. Now, what that power level is going to vary, but you're going to want to get him to a point that is successful within your team and other teams. Try it out in Arena, see where you're at. Going from 5 to 6 stars in JC's case only adds a little bit of stats, but you don't bring Jet just for his strength and his intelligence and his physical attack. You bring Jet for his skills and his artifact weapon. So in that instance, you might want to consider, instead of spending soul coins on Jet, if you don't get that much per day, maybe spend them on something else. So that takes us to question number 2. If Jet is not your main, is not in your main team, or you've got Jet to a point that you don't necessarily need to max him out, you will eventually want to get Jet to 6 stars, of course. The question then becomes, where should I spend my stuff next? Well, it really depends on where you are in the game. If you're early in the game, there are 2 choices for this. I would always go with summoning spheres, huge XP potions, or artifact chest keys before the items. The reason why is these items, being violet and gold, you might not need them for a little while, but you're going to need an infinite amount of artifact resources. The artifact coins to purchase fragments, the different fragments to evolve those artifacts for all of your different heroes in your main team and your second team, as well as the different materials, the metals, the elixirs, and the scrolls to level those artifacts up. Artifact chest keys will forever be important. Summoning spheres are going to be incredibly important until you get all of your Titans to absolute star. You will absolutely, if you're in a decent guild, you'll get there much faster, but you will absolutely get all of your Titans to an absolute star. That is a finite point, okay? The artifact chest key situation is also a finite point. You will eventually max out all of your artifacts, but it will take way longer, and I'm talking months, years longer to max out all of your artifacts than it will be to get absolute star Titans. Okay, now it used to be that the absolute star Titans were good because of the gold, the sparks of power, the Titan XP potions, but there was a cap to that as well. They did fix that recently with the shop update. I'm not going to get into that here, but spheres are definitely going to be probably the second choice of the 2 because of the nature of converting them to Titan soul stones, to absolute star Titans, and then converting those spheres to Titan soul coins, which you can use to buy sparks of power, or Titan XP potions to get your Titans up to level 20, or then converting it to Titan XP potions to then convert it to the Golden Horn of Summoning to get more Hydra fights for your guild. So also a good choice, but less important, and definitely one of the resources that you get a way more of than the artifact chest keys. And then finally, if you're early on in the game, you might want to consider the huge XP potions. One of the big issues with leveling up teams is if you don't focus on your main team of 5, you will always run out of XP potions. You will always struggle to keep your heroes level, have that keep up with your team level. You always want to keep your heroes level as close to your team level as possible so that you can complete the tower easily every single day. So early on, it might be good to spend on these huge XP potions, but I think as you play along in the game, the huge XP potions become less important. And these two right here, the artifact chest keys and the summoning spheres, become way more important. Artifact chest keys are probably the more important of the three, with summoning spheres being a close second. But then finally, once you're well established, you have a nice flow of resources and you're playing every day and you're doing well and you know how to get this resource and you know how to get that resource, you might want to consider grabbing these items. Some of these items that rotate through are going to be unattainable elsewhere without spending a ton of resources, and in some cases it's impossible to get unless you buy them from here. But promoting those heroes up to orange +4 is part of the game. It's less important than getting your titans all the way up there maxed out, but it is still very important, cross-server war being what it is. These items will probably be the least exciting thing to purchase, but they may end up being the most important thing because there is a finite level to this artifact chest key, and there is kind of a finite level to these summoning spheres. So to answer your question, JC Barnhart 77, purchasing these items really depends on what phase of the game that you're in. Fortunately for you, you've decided to have Jet be in your main team, so a safe choice for you is always going to be Jet Soulstones until you get him to 6 stars. But considering that you're just about to get him to 5 star, I say leave him there and maybe start buying artifact chest keys and summoning spheres. Maybe buy the summoning spheres every day. Maybe buy the artifact chest keys every day, and then if you have any left over, buy the summoning spheres. That could be a nice little plan. Both of those will be extremely beneficial. I mean, you'll never run out of a need for either of these resources, so both of these are good choices. I hope that helps. I love you all. Good luck in Dominion.